Good afternoon. I was just thinking, and this is just the example I was given, but in a marriage, I think we can all agree when we start dating somebody, sometimes in the beginning we're always like, oh, they're so beautiful, they're so this, they're so that. And then, the longer you get to know somebody, you start to begin to become comfortable around that person, which is good. You want to be comfortable, you want to be able to share things, you want to be like that. But at the same time, you don't want to get comfortable to the point that you start to just like not compliment them, and you do not tell them they're pretty. You don't look forward to hanging out with them. You're just like taking for granted their presence. And so the Lord tied that into his presence, and how sometimes we get so comfortable with Jesus and we act like, oh, it's just Jesus, I'm just praying, I'm just at church, it's just the Bible. And sometimes we get so comfortable with God. And I was like, and sometimes we just get so comfortable and we forget that God Almighty wants to hang out with us, that he loves us, that he is for us and not against us. And sometimes we just forget that and we become so comfortable with his presence. And I just want to, warn us not to become comfortable, but to just honor him. When we do pray, to just, and this is speaking to myself as well, but just to be welcoming and appreciative of his presence, because he doesn't necessarily have to reveal himself. He chooses to. He wants us to seek him, and he wants to reveal himself. And sometimes I think we lose that awe and wonder of who God is. And so if that's you, the Bible says to return to your first love. He says, I have this against you. You do all these other things great, but you've left your first love. And so may we return to our first love. God bless you.